Alright guys, so here we are finally. We have here, actually you know what, let me just rotate this real quick. Alright, that's better. Alright, so what we have here is the long awaited Ryo... Oh, hang on a second. Alright, so like I was saying, what we have here is the long awaited ASUS ROG RYUJIN II. This is the 240mm rad, and it is ARGB as you see, liquid CPU cooler. It is AM5 ready, capable, and it looks like, what does it say, LGA 1700, but we are AMD team, so we don't give a fuck about that. It does come with a 6-year, I'm assuming, limited manufacturer warranty, but as we bought this through Amazon, we will be solely dependent, well, not solely dependent, but we will reach out to them first and foremost before we contact ASUS if there's any issues. Cooled by Aztec, it says ASUS or Sync, for those who dare. And let's see, what we got for barcodes. So it says here on the package, it confirms 240mm ROG RYUJIN II. So it's not really much information here that we could actually use, except for right here it tells you what's in the box, which is two. I don't know why it says 12 centimeters, because they're 120 millimeters. I already checked them out. ARGB fan, ROG fan, LCD, CPU. Oh, okay, so it's ROG fan times 2, but that should be 120, so that's a typo there. That's fine. I've already opened it up and I've already looked at it, so I got a pretty good idea on what we are dealing with here. Let me just add a little more light here. Alright, so let's just take a look at the back of the box here and see what we have going on. So, as you can see on the specifications, yeah, maybe you can't see it. Okay, yeah, unfortunately I got a really crappy camera, so it is what it is. So, let's see, specifications, pump dimension is going to be a 78.15 by 87.5 by 81 millimeters. Block materials copper, embedded fan. They are, I think they are Gnostic fans, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here, but the speed is 4,800 RPMs, plus or minus 10%. Speed is, oh, that was the speed, okay. Air pressure is going to be 3.23 mmH2O. Airflow is going to be 19.41 CFMs. And CFMs is just how much air we're actually pushing from one direction to another. Noise is 31 decibels. Radiator dimension is a 121 by 272 by 27 millimeters. Aluminum radiator. Sleeved rubber tubes. The tube lengths are 380 millimeters precisely. I did measure these out already. Display panel is a 3.5 inch. It looks phenomenal, which is this guy here. And this is the front of it there. Alright, so fans. Size of fans, we got two 120 millimeter, unlike what it says here. Oh, can't let you see that yet. Can't let you see that yet. Oh, no. No. Okay, so moving on. Dimensions, they are 120 by 120 by 25 millimeter. Speeds are 2200 RPMs, which... Okay, so this one right here, I believe, is the fan inside here. Because there is a... Well, it shows it right here, actually. So that is inside that. Air pressure is... Yeah, I don't understand that one myself. But the fans themselves will push 70.07 CFM through the rad, which is nice. And I'm probably gonna mount this on the top of my case because, well, I got a 2-fan setup on the top, a 3-fan in the front, and when I looked the specs up on my Zalman R2 case, they said you can only put a 240mm rad in the front. So I'm gonna see what it looks like mounted on the top. Now, initially, I wouldn't be able to meet my clearances in the computer because the fans and the cooler are like literally like this far apart. I mean, I might even be being graceful. I mean, it's super tiny. So what I'm thinking is once that air cooler comes out, because that air cooler is about and like that tall. Like it takes up most of the gap between my motherboard and my tempered glass. I mean, I might have like this much room between my glass and my air cooler. So that being the case, when I put in the new cooler, I'm gonna go from having this much space at the top to like I don't know, a lot, like 8 inches or something like that. So probably gonna mount this on the top for that reason alone. Moving on, airflow noise, CPU socket support. It does support Intel LGA 115X, 1200, 1700, 20XX. I'm guessing that's for future or for various types of the 20 series. It is AMD 4 compatible, AMD 5 compatible, and 6-year warranty. Let's see, not really much else on the box that we can discuss, because I think all this stuff on the side is just different languages. Yeah, it's just talking about the customization of the LCD panel. All right, so I think you guys ready to jump into this? I think it's that time. All right. Alright, that's better. I had to fix that screen tearing there. Looks like it's good. Yep. Just losing a little bit of little FPS on the camera. So, like I was saying, why don't we go ahead and bust this thing open? And what we have in the box, we have this nice little card here. And please excuse my small area over here. I don't have a big area to do this. So this is literally just a piece of cardboard. I guess you could hang this up, frame it, or just shove it back in there. Alright, so first we were talking about the fans. Here they are. They are ROG AF 1, 2. Oh, okay, so that's why they're called that. So they put 12 centimeter on here, but on here it says 12S ARGB, so I'm not really sure why they did that. They are Chinese made. They do have the noise reducing bumpers as per everything these days. Get yourself a little instruction booklet, but I recommend just going online or following one of Jay's 2 Cents videos or Linus Tech's videos, or really anybody else out there that does these kinds of videos. Those are the instructions. They're very, very basic, and they don't give you a lot of information. So in here, you got all your hardware, standoff screws, 3M tape, There's some fan cables, ARGB cables. There is the Intel 1700 hardware AM4 I'm seeing. But you know what? Let's just take it out, eh? Alright, so right here we have our... Okay, so this is your fan control cable. You plug this into your controller, which we'll get to that in a moment. Let's put this right here for a minute. And then, of course, like I said, you get your hardware. Depending on if you're running AMD or Intel, you may need to use these guys here. A couple little bracket mounts. And like I was saying, you got some ARGB cables tucked away in here and some fan cables. This looks to be an extension. Yeah, it'd be cool if that wasn't in French. Huh. Let's see, we got got some standoffs for AM4, Intel 1700, various nuts and bolts, and looks like some more standoffs. Beautiful, with some thumb screws. And of course, the best thing in this whole package is the mounting hardware for the US for the hub, which is 3M tape. If for whatever reason your box did not come with this, you know, don't bother reaching out to ASUS or Amazon. Go to the store, spend $2 on a roll of fucking 3M tape. And then at that point, you got some for whenever you need it later, because trust me, you will need it later at some point for something. Alright, let me just put all this hardware back in here. We'll move on to the next stitch. A little struggling problems here. So down here, we do have some more hardware. So this is actually the AMD 4 and AMD 5 plating. So you will need to install this if you're team AMD 4 or 5, AM4, AM5. So if you're running any of the, I believe Ryzen 3, 4, 5, sorry, Ryzen 3, 5, 7, 9s, you will absolutely need this bracket. And moving forward, any of the next gens, you will also need this bracket because it is, like I said, it is AM4 and AM5. Alright, I think. Yes. So this right here is the controller that you get. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you know what? I think one's in, one's out. And 4. Okay, yeah, nope, I was wrong. So we got fan 1, 2, 3, and fan number 4, as well as ARGB 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have our ARGB in, SATA, and the micro USB, which the pump itself will plug into for the LCD. And you know, if I'm not mistaken, this actually mounts with screws right to the case or the frame inside. Let's see if we can take this off without tearing anything up, because I do have to repackage it temporarily while I wait for my new processor. I just thought I'd get this video out to you guys, because I know I've been saying for a few days I'm going to be getting some new videos out, and I've just been unable to do so. Okay, yeah, so it looks like... Okay, yeah. So it looks like you'll either put the 3M tape here, or they have some pre-existing screws that you can actually screw into. This looks eerily similar to a 3.5-inch SSD. And I'm thinking that you might actually be able to use that mounting system. So if you have a computer case that has some SSD mounts in the back of the computer, you know, where you would put all of your cable management to hide everything, I believe this would fit in there. I actually have an SSD mount in my cable management compartment that I'm going to try and put this into, so you guys will know. That video won't be out till Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I do have the processor should be here, and that keyword should be here on Tuesday. But this was not supposed to be here until next week, so who knows? Who knows? It could come in on time, it could come in early, it could come in late. Shit. Fucking Amazon, their crazy delivery schedules. I remember just a few years ago when I ordered something, I could get it in 2 days. How far we have fallen. Alright, so I really don't think there's anything else. We got 2 fans. Stickers. Gotta have the fucking stickers. I love stickers. Got that. That's empty side there. Nothing back in there. Oh yeah, okay, so now we're down to the pump. The long-awaited whole reason for you joining this video. Well, you know, it's going to be a little difficult to take out, so we're just going to start here. So, first thing we have... montage! Is we have the pump. So, real quick, first thing you should notice, it seems really thin. That is because this comes right off. Like so. So, if you need to, you know, you can actually take this off during your monthly maintenance, or whenever you do your maintenance, you can just wipe the screen off. Just make sure when you do it, you don't use like a washcloth or anything abrasive. It's an LCD screen. It will scratch. I mean, you're gonna get scratches over time in general from dust rubbing across it, shooting across it. So, you know, just make sure you keep that in mind. Alright, so inside there you can see it's just pretty normal. Now, really cool, this cover does go onto the pump via magnet, so you don't have to worry about, am I lining it up, is it on there, is it all the way on? It's magnetic. It's gonna suck right onto there beautifully. Here, I'll show you real quick. So literally all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it, we're gonna drop it. Oh, make sure there's no tension on anything. We're just gonna drop it, and boom, that's it. It's on there. Pull it off, same thing. Boom, boom, boom. Boop. Beautiful. So on the bottom we do have some pre-applied thermal paste, which is nice. I'm not mad at that, but I'm not happy about it either. Nice copper plate. I'll clean that up a little bit. There's a little bit of machine grease or something on there. It's probably when the machine drops down the suction or drops down the pad and fucking puts it on there. It probably smears it all the way around. Somebody has to go back and clean it. God, I love new shit. It's so shiny. And I'm just making sure that's all the way on there because, like I said, it's going to be stored for a few days. And the radiator itself is nothing special. Just a standard 240 millimeter rad. And it's got a nice little pattern here. Pretty standard for what ASUS likes to use. It is a bit dirty down in here, so I may actually clean this before I use it. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's dirty right there. But at the same time, the fans are going to be mounted on there, so at the same time, it's like, should I bother? Shouldn't I? I don't know. But alright guys, well that's it. That's the video. So If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on, and we will catch you guys next time. Upside Down Man. So, alright guys, so that was all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you dropping by and checking it out. When I actually go do the install, I will most definitely be posting the video on that. What I'm going to do is actually fully disassemble my computer so you guys can see what I have in my machine. And I do consider my machine a mid to budget level gaming rig. So it'll be really interesting to see what your comments are, what your reactions are to that. And it should be a really fun time for me. I've never actually done a water cooler. So this is going to be very interesting. And very scary. Very fucking scary. Because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Well, I mean, it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm just trying to... I'm just trying to help you guys get a good grasp on... little video here. I really appreciate you guys joining, like I said, and as always, be safe, be conscientious, and respect those around you. And peace.